So I'm gonna make this quick. See, season 5 has been crazy. I'm just gonna give you my personal thoughts about season 5, and it's coming near an end, so you know I figured I might as well do it. But it's hard to put out what I want to say about season 5 because it felt somewhat just bland, just basic. There wasn't that much content put out. The whole new meta shift with the whole Revenant crypto thing, that was interesting. I highly doubt it's going to continue this way, because, you know, Respawn might nerf them to the ground or some shit. One of my main concerns about this season was just the fact that it felt kind of repetitive. Like, really repetitive this season. You know, when I saw the whole Peacekeeper Mastiff changes, I thought, oh, that would be a great idea. Just about the Mastiff and stuff. But I was like, oh, Peacekeeper in the care package, it's probably going to be a beast, but it just feels like an ordinary Peacekeeper just with a little bit more damage. What I don't understand about the change is the fact that why the care package Mastiff be able to nearly one-shot you, or practically just one-shot you in general if the whole thing landed, but the Peacekeeper on the other hand does like at max 140. It just doesn't make any sense. I never ever figured that out. Why would they do that? Why would they basically nerfed the Peacekeeper to the ground. That's my personal opinion. The Peacekeeper is just not viable. The Mastiff on the other hand, it's a shotgun. Of course it's supposed to hit hard, but I just don't understand how the EVA 8 and Peacekeeper can be somewhat just, I don't know, in terms of DPS, the Mastiff is something else. It can practically just, it has 6 rounds on the mag, it can practically just wipe an entire squad if you land all the pellets, and it's not fun. It's really not fun to go up against. I know from experience, if you find a Mastiff early game and you just, it just feels unfair. The Mastiff is a really unfair gun at the moment. And my personal opinion is about the Havoc nerf was, I'm okay with it. Listen, if I can't use it, and it takes and only a few people can use it, I'm okay with that, to be honest. If I get shredded by Havoc, I don't really complain about it anymore, because I can barely use that thing to begin with, so it doesn't bother me that much. The whole G7 meta, I feel like the G7 is going to reign superior no matter what happens to it, no matter how hard it gets nerfed. It's just the end of story. Prowler is another thing I want to talk about. See, Prowler is one of my favorite guns, but I'm just going to be honest. This gun's broken. It's really broken. It needs to get nerfed. It needs to get nerfed. As much as I love and advocate for the Prowler, it's not it. It's not a good gun to use in a sense of balance. It's not balanced at all. It's really broken. It's busted as hell, if anything. That's just my personal opinion, though. There's no reason the Prowler should out DPS the R9. It's just kind of dumb. The R9's okay. It can stay there. It can do whatever it wants. Alternator, it's just the alternator. I don't really recommend using it for early game. Other than that, please don't use this thing. Other than that, I really think all the guns are in an okay spot. Devotion needs to be tuned. Devotion needs to get tuned down a little bit. It's kind of ridiculous using this thing. This thing is no. Other than that, I'm okay with everything. I almost hit 4K. There. This season just feels weird. I just wish that it just wasn't so basic, like I said earlier. There was like one event, and it wasn't even that like good. Returning the whole shotgun snipers, armed and dangerous. No. The only reason I played that event was to take advantage of the fact that Peacekeepers are more easier to find. That's about it, because I miss the PK. I want the PK to come back as a normal gun. I'm just kind of happy that I hit Plat 3 in World's Edge, because I've never done that before. And this is my first time doing it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm still working on my 4K batch, obviously. The Caustic nerfs. Okay. I get what they were going for, but the way they treated my boy here was, the nerf was excessive, in my opinion. There's no reason that Caustic should basically not be able to push you anymore now. It's hard to play him aggro. And because of that, basically, it makes the game more slower. You have to play more campy with Caustic, and I don't like that. Personally, me with my playstyle, I used to main Bloodhound, here's the proof. I wasn't really that good with him, but I still played Bloodhound regardless. Or, you don't want to get canceled nowadays. Anyways, point is, I was really good with Bloodhound, but I just figured that I kind of wanted to play Caustic, because my personal opinion, this is my personal opinion, Caustic is one of the least characters that I literally see. And so I was like, you know what? It's time to branch out a little bit, because I've been playing Bloodhound for almost 4 seasons. I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's play Caustic instead. And so I've been playing him all season, and you can see, I do an okay job. Not the best job, but an okay job. I've done a lot of work with Caustic. I just don't like the fact that they basically nerfed his gas traps to the point that it's hard to push people. And it just literally feels impossible playing him aggressive at times. Other than that, I really don't have an issue with it. I kind of don't like the fact that they kind of secretly nerfed him in another way, and they didn't say anything about it. The cocoon nerf, where if you try shooting the gas trap from the inside, it just gets destroyed. That was kind of, I mean, I knew it was going to happen. I knew the cocoon method was going to get nerfed, but it just kind of sucks that they didn't announce it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the patch notes, they didn't say anything about it. I had to figure out myself. Kind of weird. I like the Mirage rework. I like everything. Everything else. I have no problem with this, but Revenant needs to get tuned down a little bit. I feel like his Death Totem should have that effect where it can be whatever range. I just feel like the time limit for it should be reduced. I feel like you should be able to get out of that form faster. Crypto, there's some things that needs to be done to him. And one of the main things is the fact that he has literally this glitch going around where people are using the infinite EMPs from the charge towers at King's Canyon, which is not okay. That needs to get tuned down a little bit. Other than that, I really don't have an issue. But Season 5, I really wish there was more content. The whole quest thing was actually kind of interesting. I liked that. But after a while, it just felt kind of just doing the same thing over and over again. It's just bleh. Basic. That's really all I have to say about it. I really am looking forward to Season 6. New character, the vault, all that. Also, one more thing. Loba, I feel like she needs to get some sort of buff. I see her as an off-brand Pathfinder. That's just me, though. Octane also. Octane really isn't that viable. Well, actually, I'm going to be different from a majority of people. I actually am okay with people playing Octane. He may not be meta, but I personally play Octane sometimes, and he's fun. So I say it's actually kind of okay to play Octane. But I do feel like he does need a couple buffs, and maybe like a few, like 2, and that's about it. He'll be in an okay spot. Sure, he provides like literally almost nothing to the table for the team, but let the man frag, bro. Let him chill, let him vibe. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Caustic, I'm honestly getting used to the whole Caustic nerf thing, so honestly, I'm not really too keen about complaining about it anymore, but I still feel like it was kind of it was necessary, but the way they approached it was not good. Like I said, I don't like playing this game passive. I don't really like the fact that I have to camp in this game. And even Respawn admitted that they don't like when people camp in the game, but that kind of contradicts what they just said with this whole nerf. Oh, one more thing. Oh yeah, Watson. She's in a really good spot. Really okay spot. I also like the rework for Wraith. Mirage too. These are really good spots. The only thing you need to fix about Mirage is the decoys when you're landing. They don't work sometimes, which is quite odd. The lifeline, honestly, I'm okay with the lifeline rework. A lot of people are complaining about it. I feel like it's an okay change. Like, honestly, it's not that hard to play around than people depict it to be. grenades, do all that stuff, and you probably kill the lifeline. So, yeah, that barrier that she has, it's not always gonna save her. The Volt SMG, I really hope it's a normal weapon, and I really hope the alternator, okay, this is my personal opinion, I feel like the alternator should become a care package weapon with disruptor rounds. That's just me though, that's my personal opinion. It sounds chaotic, but that would be interesting to see. And yeah, I'm really excited for the next season. I hope it's not that much of a disappointment. I feel like there's these rumors going around that Caustic might get a heirloom next season, and honestly, I highly doubt. It kind of doesn't make sense that he'd have one of those pipes as like his normal heirloom. That'd be weird. Yeah. I don't think Olympus is coming next season, unfortunately. I do hope some of these guns do get changed, and I hope some characters, like in this game, do get some changes as well. That's just me though. Other than that, I'm really okay with it. I wish they pushed out more content this season too. There was loot bunkers and stuff. That's kind of interesting, and charge towers too. But it just felt a little bit underwhelming. That's just me though. That's all I really have to say. Yeah, I hope you guys liked watching and like to hear my thoughts. That's all I really am gonna say. It's what's going on this season and how I feel about it, and that I'm really looking forward to next season. And maybe, just maybe, I'll go in a higher rank. I am planning on sweating ranked next season, so maybe I'll push for diamond, maybe pred. Okay, that's kind of going a little bit too far, but you know what I mean. I like pushing it to the limits. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you.